Running for her life, a horror story. The streets of New York City pulsed with life as the sun dipped below the horizon. Shadows stretched like skeletal fingers, intertwining with the bustling sidewalks teeming with unsuspecting pedestrians. Among the sea of faces, 27-year-old Maya raced through the chaos, her heart pounding like a drum in her chest. She had always loved this city, the energy, the vibrancy, but tonight was different. Tonight, she was running for her life. The discovery hours earlier, curiosity had driven Maya to a dimly lit alleyway, where she stumbled upon something chilling. Peering around the corner, she could hear low voices, men in dark suits discussing a sinister plot. Peter. If we can secure the governor's approval, our project will be unstoppable. The words echoed ominously in her mind, chilling her to the bone. The men were not discussing development or investments. They were making arrangements that could devastate lives. We need our community to grow, said Peter. John, we can't afford any leaks. As she pressed closer, her pulse quickening, Maya couldn't shake the feeling that she had stumbled onto something extremely dangerous. The decision to flee panic surged through her veins. She wasn't equipped to handle this. She needed to warn someone. With every ounce of strength, she turned and fled before they noticed her. The chase begins. The chilled air nipped at her as she dashed into the busy streets. Neon lights blurred into streaks of color as she darted between pedestrians, her heart hammering against her ribs. But footsteps echoed behind her, quickening the dread building in her gut. The men had followed her. Confrontation in the alley. Maya ducked into a less crowded street, but was soon trapped in a narrow alley. The shadows closed in as the neon lights dimmed. Suddenly, the zebra men surrounded her. Peter, you overheard our discussion, didn't you? Maya's breath hitched, her instincts screaming for her to run. Maya, what do you want with me? John, join us, Maya. We could use someone with your tenacity. The refusal. Maya shook her head. Maya, you think I'd ever join people like you? You're monsters! The men exchanged glances, the air thick with their looming threat. Peter, then you are a problem that needs to be resolved. Panic flooded her system as she pushed past one of the men, her feet pounding against the pavement. The escape, she ran once more into the thrumming heart of the city, the crowd her only hope. People jostled against her, their laughter and excitement a stark contrast to the fear swallowing her whole. She glanced back, but they were closing in. Maya was in a battle for her life, a fight not just for herself but for those who unknowingly treaded along the path she had discovered. The diner. Maya spotted a bright diner, its welcoming neon sign promising warmth and safety. She burst through the doors, the bell above chiming innocently as she gasped for breath. Inside, people chatted and laughter filled the air, but she felt no comfort. She was a ticking time bomb, and her pursuers were out there waiting. The reflection. Maya casts her eyes out the window. Are they still there? She was wondering. She could see them lurking outside, scanning the sidewalks with cruel, calculating eyes. Maya, thinking, I can't wait here forever. She ran up alley, out of sight. With trembling hands, Maya slid out the diner's back entrance, darting down a quieter alley behind the building. She pressed her back against the cool brick wall, closing her eyes to steady her racing heart. But the moment of reprieve was shattered when she heard ominous whispers behind her. Join us, Maya? The lies unfold. The zebra men stepped out of the shadows, their faces twisted in delight. Peter, you think you can hide from us? She backed away, reality crashing down around her. John, you were always meant to be part of our plan. The emergence of fear. Maya turned to run again, fear sharpening her instincts. But as she bolted deeper into the alleyways, her surroundings shifted. The vibrant city sounds dulled, replaced by an eerie silence enveloping her. The darkness. Suddenly, she found herself in a dead end, surrounded by dark brick walls that seemed to close in on her. Panic seized her as shadows flickered in the corners of her vision. The men were closing in, but something else lurked in the darkness, a dread that intensified with every heartbeat. The walls whispered her name, and the shadows began to twist into grotesque forms. The sinister offer, Peter. Embrace the shadows, Maya. You can join us, or you can become part of the darkness. In that moment, everything shifted. The alley twisted and contorted, the world spinning into chaos. The walls rippled, and shapes emerged, horrible, nightmarish figures, their eyes glowing red. The horrific ending. Maya understood in a moment of cold realization. She was not just running from the zebra men, she was the prey of something far more sinister, something that would consume her if she let it. As they lunged at her, darkness wrapped around her. A chilling scream ripped from her throat, but it faded into silence as the men closed in. A shadow loomed over her, swallowing her whole into the void. And in the city's heart, where life pulsed vibrantly, Maya vanished. Just another face lost to the shadows, a secret never to be uncovered, and a warning to those who dared to glimpse the horrors lurking within the city's depths. The end. Please subscribe to this channel if you like the video. Your support helps us keep making more videos.